Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Insurgents. A hell of a lot has happened in between episodes. As you can see, someone's on the party. She's not a Delta, and the harem hasn't been broken because Milotic has joined the team. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a name yet, and granted, she is temporary on the team because I wanted to use all Deltas, but I found out there's a Delta Milotic. So, yeah. Let's get a team recap over here, because a lot has changed. Starting off with Milotic, one of my personal favorite Pokemon. 1% chance to encounter it, and while grinding fishing, I found one. We have Milotic, she's holding the Flame Orb because of that Marvel scale. She's very good with special attack, but as you can see, she's actually a physical Milotic. Until I find the right TMs for her, she's unfortunately going to be staying this way. But yeah, we got the Coil for the Aqua Tail, the Recover for the Flame Orb, and the Flame Orb just to boost the defenses even higher. Safeguard needs to go, though. Next we have Anastasia, the Delta Gardevoir, with Ice Beam, Charge Beam, Ice Shard, Calm Mind. Holding the Life Orb, which I got in Helios City. Now, she's going to hit like a fucking truck with Life Orb. Himiko, of course, Spell Tag, Fake Out Return, Shadow Punch, Nightshade, she didn't change. Gaia, holding the King's Rock, I don't know why, rocking the same moveset. Harley with the Amulet Coin because we gotta make money. That's important. Remember Cockstrike, or whatever I called it? I called it Drake Strike now because, granted, I do not censor myself, but I couldn't do it seriously, Cockstrike. And last is Rosa with the Delta Venusaurite, with Calm Mind, Moonblast, Psychic, Draining Kiss. I am still tempted to put, since Anastasia has the Life Orb now, I'm tempted to give her that Field Trap area, that sets everything to be paralyzed. And I knew where I was going before. I had myself in the area I had to go. Oh, right. I was supposed to look up where I was supposed to go next. I know where I'm roughly going, but I don't know what the whole deal, like... Let's just go. But I will be changing Milotic up as soon as I get special moves for her. And we enter the cave. The Cave of Steam. Tembuck says there's a... what's the hell's that steam Pokemon called? It holds its arms like this. Volcanion. Have you ever been cave spelunking before? There's so many cool caves in Torren you can check out. Damn right we're battling. Oh, I got also in between episodes I got everyone to level 50. God, I love Coil. Oh, does that still weaken me? I think that does still cut my attack in half. No wonder why people use Toxic Orb instead of Milotic. I gotta Google that after, Marble Scale or whatever that's called. Because I know Guts negates the burns bonus of weakening attack. I don't know if Marvel Scale does. I gotta quickly check. I don't know. I think I can use Recover outside of battle as well. Cool. Not much though. I don't know. I'll Google it once I reach 8 minutes. Oh, and there's something I discovered while riding the bike, actually. Does it play the music in here? Is it me, or is this music the theme from Neverending Story? Like Falcor's theme, or whatever that one theme was called. That's what it really reminds me of. Neverending Story. Now, how do I get that TM? Rock climb, of course. Alright, let's... Then God the same Nuzlocke. What's in this? Aerowhack. Interesting. That's interesting. This Flame Orb. I regret the Flame Orb now. Because if the Flame Orb does weaken my attack, I ain't saying in for that thing. This is where Gaia shines. You can lower it, but you're dead in one hit. Oh, sturdy? Bye-bye. Gaia, MVP of this team. So, you probably, excuse me, my throat. I bought a secret base. That's how I was able to grind so well. I didn't know about what secret bases were capable of in this game. Ooh, it's really steamy in here. It's hard to see. My fighting types are going to clobber you. Well, I got 1, 2, 3 responses for fighting types. I mean, granted, that boosts my defense, but now I know why. I really gotta change her up. I mean, I can coil to get my attack back twice. Yeah, I gotta... I gotta get her special attacks. I gotta get, like, Surf. I regret not teaching her Hydro Pump now. Because that should be destroying this Hitmonlee. I mean, it was good in my head, but now seeing it in action, it does not work. Isn't Hitmontop really fast? Why would I learn Gyro Ball? Or Milotic. Granted, Coil's still really good because it buffs the defense and accuracy by a lot. And I gotta find a place where I can fish for a Love Disc so I can get Heart Scales so I can remember moves now. Can I surf over lava or something? Heat more. Cool. Not interested though. That's lava. It's a rich boy. My family and I are sponsors of the library in Torren. Okay, before we continue with this battle, I quickly looked it up. Marvel Scale doesn't do what Guts does, so, this is Milotic's last battle until I get better moves on her. Which sucks big time, because I really liked using her. Ouch! That did a fucking lot. That's gonna do a hell of a lot plus life orb damage. Anastasia already not looking that good. That should definitely one-shot. That does hurt. Maybe Life Orb's not for her. So yeah, for now. Until, I mean, Milotic, she's a great wall, and she's going to be an ultimate Pokemon. We just gotta fix her moveset a little bit. Now, only if I could climb rocks. Where'd the music go? I hate this cave. This sea makes it hard to breathe, and my dress gets so dirty. I thought steam made it easier to breathe. Let's go overboard. Open the third eye, where's that? So, I got stung by a bee today, and I got sprayed on by a bombardier beetle. That sucked. The worst part is, it was right in the crook of my elbow where I got stung by the bee. Little bastard. It was a green bee, too. I've never seen one like that before. Frick. I was very angry over it. So it hurt like a motherfucker. So how's everyone's day doing? I'm asking this 12 minutes into the episode, but how's everyone doing? I do care. You're all my friends. I get so focused when I play Pokemon. Where are we? Luteria Town. No. Let's go find a Poké Center. What? That's so cool. Talk to everyone. Some people may want to trade Pokemon or offer our items. I came to Luteria Town to learn battling from a book in the library. It was super helpful, and I never even heard of its entry hazards before. This place is interesting. I take care of the small berry bush in Luteria Town. Berries grow from it time to time, and I like to share them with traveling trainers. Like this one, here you go. That's useful. Cherry berry and citrus berry. That's all you need in this game. You know what's wild? We're level 50. And we're only halfway through the game. I mean, we're not even half. We only have 3 badges. I heard that the gym leader in Kepler City has a laboratory with all sorts of appliances. Ovens, washing machines, lawnmowers. Gee, I wonder what that's for. I caught a rod between episodes. I just kept spamming the TV. I just really wanted to catch one. Did you hear the news? The Augur rescued the poor man from the Rosary Cavern in the desert. How horrible. I'm glad we have people like Jaren fighting against the Sky Cult. Yeah, he is the Sky Cult. I found this really beautiful leaf last winter. Would you like to take a look at it? Yes. Okay. Luteria Town is often where young trainers will go first when setting on an adventure. They'll learn all sorts of things here. In fact, that's why the town was founded. A place to hold the world's collection of knowledge. Yeah, where's there? Never mind, there it is. I was starting to get upset. I was like, so where the fuck is your Pokemon Center? I should learn how to be a ventriloquist. Drink water while I talk while I'm drinking water. Oh, now that'd be a trick and a half. So yeah, my little tick kind of sucks right now, and I gotta remedy that. Remedy that very fast. Thank you. I will use it wisely. Young people like you should spend more time in the library. Your brain is still growing. Learn while you still can. He's right, you know. Have you ever seen the races in Sonata City? The favorite to win is Rapidash this year, I think. I'm going to bet on Grimer. I love supporting the sludge. So there's a racetrack here, but there's more than a casino. This is, not good. Puff, puff! Oh, the jump puff is holding an item. That's a good move! Substitute? Substitute Milotic with Recover, Scald, and Coil. Okay, we got a fetch quest. Have you ever considered the career in the Pokemon Navy? It's a difficult job, I'm sure, but it can be very rewarding. Yeah, sure. I hear that pitch from recruiters. That's the library. I'm sure. Isn't there like people I'm supposed to talk to first before doing this? Statue of a Pokeball. Text reads: the statue is dedicated to King Viserion, who is credited with the inventing an ancient version of the Pokeball hundreds of years ago. Neato. What's this shit? What's you? Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Slugma for anything. No! Fuck that shit. I can go catch a Slugma in Cave of Steam. Look at those two controlling their Pokemon. They're clearly expert trainers. I wish I could battle as well someday. Zigzagoon and Poochyena, there's nothing really to compete with there. Oh, brother. So I guess we go to the library. Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Phoenix. I'm so glad you made it. Welcome to Altaria Town. It's a beautiful place. No wonder Phoenix finally here. Phoenix, I'm glad to see you. I heard about what happened in the Jade Tower. That's horrific. It's so hard to believe that the Augur was really the leader of the Sky Cult all along. If anything, though, that just makes what they're doing even more important. What we're doing. Remember a while ago, when we first met, I told you about some ancient prophecy about the Pixies? That's right. Here in Altaria Library, in the biggest collection of books in the region, I figured that if any place could have information or even have that prophecy, it would be here. Damien and I are skimming through the shelves trying to find information. I'd appreciate if you'd help us out. But first, you and I are... Hey, wait! Said I could go first. Damien and I both have a Mega Rings and Mega Evolutions on our team now. I wanted to test my team against yours, so Damien, though, and we shouldn't waste too much time. Why don't you pick? We're rivals after all, so we should try to keep each other on our toes. Who do you want to battle? Let's battle Nora. We know Damien's team well. Let's see how Nora's become. Let's get started then. You're going to see the true power of Mega Evolution. And you're going to see the true power of my team. Catch these fists, bitch. That's not a Pokemon I want to stay in for. Ow! I didn't see that coming. Wait, what? I'm confused what it's doing. I wonder what her Mega is. That's her Mega. Yeah, let's have Mega on Mega action. Given all technicalities, Anastasia will completely obliterate this thing. Let's see this thing Mega evolve. Yo, that's so sick! I want a Mega Flagon now! Holy shit, that's awesome! And that wasn't super effective. That must mean it's... Bug Dragon, maybe? Well, it still faltered to the power of Anastasia. She's a glass cannon. Literally. Yeah. Let's have Harley have some fun. So why do they get their Pixies and I don't get Mew? Ouch. Stop it. Take my cock strike. That's not very powerful. Harley's the next one on the chopping block, to be honest. She's not that good. I know she gets a Mega and everything, but she's next on the chopping block. I mean, the rest of the team, I mean, we got a glass cannon. We got a wall. What do I do for a fairy type? I don't have poison anymore, that's right. Shit. Gaia overpowered. No, it's gonna have a grass type attack. I guess we go to Rosa, Mega, and... It's the only thing I can think of. I need a steel type on the team now. And Haley? I need my Hoover's boost. Used. A Leavani? Leavani's going to get this nice big kiss. Mwah. Give me my health back. Full health now. That's gonna hurt. Bye-bye, Psychic. I mean, it's Psycho Boost. That's Deoxys' attack. That's fucking broken. Holy shit, this is gonna be so fun. I mean, let's just say we set up with Rosa. I mean, that's going to lower our stats. I can't believe I lost again. How do you keep beating me? Anyways, Damien and I are going on ahead back to keep researching. If you could help out, we would really appreciate it. Let us know if you find anything interesting. She comes across very strong, doesn't she? She's not even doing any work. She's left it all to me. While I've been searching, she's been sitting around reading books on ancient Unovan languages, of all things. I should probably go back in. If you could help out, we'd appreciate it. Oh, I nearly forgot. I found this on my coat after I got kidnapped back in Vipik City. It's just a hair, but I think it's from one of the Abyssal cultists. I'm not sure if it'll be useful to you, but Mew needs DNA to transform, right? Cool. Hopefully that'll help you out sometime in the future. Anyways, come and give me a hand. Let's go heal first, because my team got... Granted, it's my fault my team got a little beat up, but... Haley's... Pidgeot's just not a good Pokemon. I mean, if you breed it for being a Mega Pidgeot, special attack and all that, that's one thing. But then again, it's still a subpar Mega. And Papa needs a Steel type. Or a Poison type. Welcome to Altaria Library. I'm Zachary, the librarian here. I've made it my goal in life to install the love and joy of reading in young kids. Reading Rainbow. I see you. If you need anything of any help, let me know. I see you, game makers. It's a play called The Taming of the Sandshrew. What the hell is this? I'm reading up on famous users of electric-type Pokemon. It's super interesting. I never heard of Lieutenant Surge before. He's like the most famous gym leader. I won't lie. This music's kind of giving me the chills. I'm reading this fascinating book about the ancient Torren. Apparently it was created by a Pokemon with 1,000 hands. That's Arceus. I don't know. The lavender music always gave me chills. Huh. I'm the smartest one of them all. I've spent years researching the strongest moves. Can you handle it? What move shall I teach then? Wait, what? What? Say that again? Nah, I'll pass. You're not really supposed to be talking when you're in here. It's a library, after all. Good night, Moon. Oh, my childhood. Good. Oh, the eyes move. That's spooky. What are we looking for again? Beats me. I'm looking for a book on how weather conditions affect battling. Did you know that there are conditions exclusive to the Torren region? I'm hoping to become an expert on all of them. Hey, it's Professor Oak and Elm. That's cool. These paintings on the wall are a bit creepy. Sometimes I swear the eyes are following me around. That's cool. Can't talk to them, though. It's getting a little laggy in here. This library is super interesting. So much information is useless, but it's also cool. Information is kind of useless. Unless you know how to put that information to use. I wonder how they managed to make that crystal float. So that's what it's doing. Hey, there's a ladder on that one. There's a ladder up to something. Curiosity strikes. Hey, that's a TM. Be careful of the books you find up here. Some of them contain dangerous confidential information. Cosmological, that's Cult of Craft. This upper floor is bizarre, but the books are just so darn interesting. Dubbed anime and why it isn't as bad as you might think. This floor on the library is truly filled with horrific books. The books talk about the Nova language structure. This book is written entirely in Latin. Wonder why. Bet you it's a spell book. This book seems to revolve around the backstories of some prominent ghost-type Pokemon such as Chandelure, Drifloon, and Banette. This book talks about deep-sea Pokemon that the government has been hiding from the population. If the Abyssal Cult heard about this one... You know, I was just told on the channel, on my deep-sea Magikarp I drew, I got a comment about that. That's funny. This book seems to be about the worship of Giratina and discusses potential ways to free it. Lots of grisly rituals are described within. This book seems to be purring. On second thought, better not touch this one. Stroke the spine first if you want to touch it. This book talks about the creation of Delta Pokemon through experimentation. It seems to be a lot of horrific than at first thought. But I thought they were a natural thing in the Torren region, because I remember the cards. I do remember the cards. I had the Torren region deck. This book isn't very interesting. I guess we're supposed to find Damien and Nora, but let's just face it, we're exploring. Hey, shush, you're not supposed to talk in here. This is a book called Top Secret Pokemon Information. Yes. Living in the Snow by Yuki. Secret door! Let's save before we go in there and get our ass kicked by something. Maybe this is the way we're supposed to go. A Delta Pokemon! Save before fighting, because if it's worth anything that's on my team, it's going to have to be a girl. I can't believe I'm actually doing a fucking harem. Let's see what it is. Didn't say anything. It's a Badoo and it's female? Okay then. By the typing, by the look of this Pokemon, I would say Dark Ghost, Ghost Psychic, Psychic Dark. It looks good. Well, I'm only here to glare you. How many balls do I have left? Because I went on a catching spree. Actually, no, this is perfect. Use a dust ball on it. Badoo was caught. Awesome. And it's female, so if it's really good, Haley might be being replaced. Oh, it's Dark Fairy. The blanket Pokemon. A Delta species discovered by Loft the Four, Rock Bros, and Echo the Third. It hides itself in the sun during the day and stares longingly at the moon at night. Dark Fairy. That would give me a poison and steel weakness up the wazoo because of Rosa. But I don't know. Anyone who's watching this, what do you think? Should I use this on the team or should I leave it as is? I kind of want to use it because I want to use all Delta Pokemon, and it's female, so I can use it on the team. But, Secret Door! I used to be a trainer before I became a librarian. Those days are long past, but you might find better use of these than I will. Oh, thank you. So I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. My throat... I don't want to wrap up the video here, but my throat is killing me right now. And, why not leave it off on an awesome Delta Pokemon catch? I'll do some research on it and see if it's worth having on the team. If it is, I'll take Haley off and add whatever Badoo's name is going to be. I will need a nickname for Badoo and maybe for Milotic if anybody wants to give them a nickname. I appreciate all the nicknames as possible. But yeah, we'll continue this in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode in the dark, spooky library, leave a like and share it around. It helps to grow the channel, and I really appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter to know when all my videos go live, as well as when I will be doing something special. It's also a great way to become an Ember of the Phoenix, and you'll never miss when I do anything. The link to that's on the description below and on the front page of the channel. And with all that said, this has been Black Phoenix. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.